Well, my name is Jeremiah Bligen. I'm an artist with infantry. I rap, I sing a little, I produce as well. Just really somebody engaged with Ishan, with infantry, to really serve other artists, as well as push forth my own art as well, to glorify the Lord.
Against 300 Spartans we will stand firm. Upon your word stand sure. Every area in life we will wage war. Not by might, with your spirit, Lord.
Well, infantry basically is a collection of artists and creatives, not all rap or not all produce, but everyone does a little bit of something creatively, who all come together in full support and unity to push towards a common goal of making the Lord's name famous, lifting up the name of the Lord Christ, and so we are not a record label, but we are a music group in its truest form, where everyone does something different. We all just bring everything to the table to serve one another. If you do this, you do that, another does this, let's all mix it all together, and push and lift that banner high in the name of the Lord. Evangelism starts at home, in the discipleship of my two sons, as well as my nephews, who struggle and deal with things as well, and serving and loving my wife. So it starts there for myself, and then it extends itself to where I work on a day-to-day basis, into the local body and the local ministry that I'm connected to in Charlotte. I think a lot of times when we think evangelism, we think outside of the four walls of a particular ministry, but the truth is that there are a lot of people inside of the walls of the church that need poured into, that there's a lot of youth especially that are coming consistently, but they leave and they haven't been impacted by the gospel, and so they still need poured into and still served, and so I am called to pour into them and serve there, while also being called to the inner city and urban dynamic as well, and serving in mentorship as well as outreach programs, dealing with family rehabilitation, as well as feeding the homeless as well. So just a lot of different things. I feel that we all have a role to play and a part to play in evangelism and discipleship. Everything from setting up tables in a ministry or cleaning a toilet, we're all playing a part to push towards a common goal of bringing everyone in to the fold. You can reach me at Jeremiah Bligen, Jeremiah Bligen, Bligen, on Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitter, Jeremiah Bligen on all platforms.
We won't faint, for you reign. We won't faint, for you reign. Father, they're slaying our sisters, beheading our brothers. It's just a matter of time before they come across this water. I know that winter is coming. I see the ghost of the martyrs before the reaper comes knocking. Lord, get this here house in order. Separate we from the tares, let your remnant remain. Let our hearts fail not as we plaster your name. They'll try to soak us with shame. Abominations will reign until you come back to get us. We're occupying your grace.
I truly believe that in the scripture when the Lord said, if I be lifted up, I will draw men unto me. And so I think that when we make our central goal and focus on magnification of the Lord and his goodness and his truth and his gospel, then people will automatically be drawn to him. And so my hope and goal is that we will make every effort to make much of God in our homes, at work, in the schools, and in the street as well. And from there to love one another, because that's how the world will know that we're his.